Welcome to Diesel Engine Rebuilders. So I want to talk about a couple things. 870 and 871 twin cam Cummins cylinder heads. The one thing I want to talk about with these is I found out that a lot of people aren't replacing these injector cups, and not only are they not replacing them, but they're telling you things that are not true. And how to install this specific injector cup correctly. I just want you to know, at Diesel Engine Rebuilders, we can install this injector cup on the twin cams, and we can do it correctly without them leaking. So there is a process to it. I'm not going to really go into details because I want you to actually bring the head to me and I'll fix it for you. Because I know there's a lot of places. I had actually made phone calls to probably 5 different states, and there's a lot of people that are not replacing these injector cups because they get it wrong. And we actually found the trick to doing it correctly, and so that they don't leak. There's 2 different types of injector cups. There's the 870 and 871, and it's got a rounded piece to it. And then there's the 2250 one. This one you can actually replace, or the guy can replace it. It doesn't even have to come off of the truck. The cylinder head can sit on there, and this actual injector cup can be replaced. It can be replaced with the cylinder head still on the engine. You just need to take some caution when you're doing it. But the 871, the twin cam head, you cannot replace this injector cup on the truck. You have to pull the head, and there's measurements that need to be done, and there's cutting that needs to be done. So there's a tool that'll actually go down inside of here, and it'll actually cut the seat after the injector cup is installed correctly. So with that being said, there's multiple things that have to be done, and one of them is, once you get the injector cups out, there's a tool that actually cuts notches in the bottom of the cylinder head where the injector cup actually sits. And you want nice fresh cuts down there in that head, so that you can get this injector cup to seal up correctly. And there's other tricks in it I'm not going to tell you about. But with that being said, I can do it. And we will do it, and we'll do it correctly. So 2 different injector cups. 2250s you can do with this literally being on the engine still. And then the 871s you cannot. Don't even think you can. You're going to get metal down inside the engine and destroy it. So with that being said, also, I haven't seen this anywhere else. We actually do ours a little bit differently. We have a floating table, so we can actually move this head where we want it, and then when we bring it down into operation, we can actually take it down there and literally set the cylinder head and the tool in the correct spot, and now we can actually put that tube in correctly. So you can't do that anywhere else and make all the cuts and make everything that has to make that cylinder head actually work correctly. So I'm not going to go into a whole bunch of details. There's a whole bunch more that needs to be done to roll these injector tubes in. And but I wanted you guys to see this, and I want guys to know out there, if you don't have the right tools, you cannot do this cylinder head correctly. And so please don't try to. Just bring it to us. We'll take care of it for you. And I'd be glad to do that. But the 2250s, if you have the right tool, you can actually put this injector cup in with the cylinder head on. So if we can help you in any way, again, we're a full machine shop, but we're also engine builders, and that's just what we do. So if we can help you, let us know. 616-558-3063, or catch us on the web, dieselenginerebuildersllc.com.